This weekend, the public can check out the new public safety campus during an open house right in Northeast Sioux Falls.
This training center for police and firefighters is expected to free up both staffing and space at the Downtown Law Enforcement Center, which is the main headquarters for both the Sioux Falls Police Department and the Minnehaha County Sheriff's Office. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Perry Groten looks at 20 years of the LEC and how law enforcement is dealing with growing pains within the building.
So we got the police detectives, the sheriff's detectives, Division of Criminal Investigation.
Sioux Falls Police Public Information Officer Sam Clemens was a patrol officer when he and the rest of the department moved into what was then the brand new Law Enforcement Center 20 years ago.
Well, for me on patrol, it was easy. I just had to pack up my locker and move it to a new locker. A lot of the other divisions had a lot bigger task.
The new $9.5 million LEC was much larger than the department's old headquarters at the downtown Public Safety Building.
Anytime you move into something brand new, it's going to be kind of night and day. The biggest difference, I think, was the amount of space that we had when we moved into the building.
The LEC was built large enough to house both the police department and the sheriff's office under the same roof.
The best case scenario is to have a great working relationship between the sheriff's office and the police department. This building helps us accomplish that.
Sheriff Mike Milstead says the layout of the building helps maximize that cooperation between law enforcement agencies.
Right next to my office is our Joint Fugitive Task Force that has members of the Sioux Falls PD and Minnehaha County Sheriff's deputies. Down the hallway is our Detective Bureau. It's a mixture of Sioux Falls PD, Minnehaha County deputies, and the State Division of Criminal Investigation agents.
The number of police officers and sheriff's deputies has changed a lot in the 20 years since the Law Enforcement Center first opened up. Back in 2003, there were 201 officers on the Sioux Falls Police Department. That number is now at 288. And that's created a bit of a space crunch here at the LEC.
It comes down to we're full, and we've maximized the usage of the space. We're still looking and exploring other options.
Other options include adding more report-to-work stations like the one that's currently in operation in southwest Sioux Falls. Officers can start their shifts at the station without having to check into the LEC.
We're going to be exploring or opening one at some point in the southeast part of Sioux Falls, and then there's also talk about expanding west or northwest.
The new public safety campus in Northeast Sioux Falls will free up more space as police recruits train there instead of the LEC.
When we have recruits that are in training, that'll kind of alleviate some of the pressure here. They'll be out there until they get to the patrol side, and then they'll be back in this building or could be at one of the report-to-work stations.
In the meantime, police and sheriff's deputies have been swapping out areas and repurposing sections of the building to get the best use out of the scarce space. They've been able to manage their growing pains and say after 20 years in service, the Law Enforcement Center is far from outliving its usefulness.
We're working with what we have, and as we've grown, it kind of becomes a little bit more challenging, but it's still a very functional building.
We continue to grow into this building, but we haven't grown out of this building.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Perry Groten.
The police department will still keep some of its training facilities at the LEC even after the public safety campus opens. The campus open house, it's going to take place tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m.